Chief has their first release out here of 2025, and discount code MCO40 is going to save you on this. Now, this is actually a little bit different of a style out here than I think many of you are going to be used to from this deck box, and the inside of this box is actually going to look super fantastic out here. And of course, you know what? There's a couple of other things that you're going to find over on Sleeve Chief as well. So I'll leave a link down below so you guys can pick this up. And once again, discount code MCO40 will save you on your purchase. You guys smash the little grab button, subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more Oz content. And yes, Gamer's Choice and Kong's Cards still has a couple things up, as you guys saw from some of those crazy pre-sale prices yesterday on TCG Player. A Battle Q is looking way cheaper over here. And of course, if there's anything you need, discount code MCO40 is going to save you on your purchase across any of these that you might need. Something over here on Kong. Say, look, Q still looking cheaper. Chorozo still looking pretty good. Of course, Primite stuff. It really just depends what you're looking for from these sets. Discount code MCO40 will save you on your purchase. Now, is set of the White Forest. I love when I get to see a QCR being 7 listings. And we're watching this thing hit the $120, $125, $130 mark. And we are just going on up here all across the dimensions. Yeah, I'm not surprised about this. This card already had like short listings available to it, but it still is interesting. Look at that. It's set as Amina the White Forest 200. Of course, Stellars, you got 13 listings coming in at about 72 on up to 77 on up to 89 to 90. And of course, Diabel, still $62 card. We've also got Silvera coming in at 60 and trucking on along. And then, of course, we have Rissalilia coming in. I mean, you have one cheap one here, it looks like. Looks like Euro for 50 and then on up to 65. And regular is sets. Holy crap, man. These are expensive. These are 36 on up to $37 right now. And it does not look like that there is an immediate stop on this one anytime soon. So that's a big one to kind of keep watch on. And then, of course, your Searchers, 18 listings. Ooh. I mean, you got one cheap one here for 40 and on up to 50. And then, of course, Stellars, of course, you've got way more of these in Populous right now. These are worth about $16 a copy, which is interesting, to say the least. So, yeah, we've got some crazy upticks in this stuff. I'm actually kind of impressed with how the White Forest stuff has been going. So, let's talk about some Subterror things out here. Nemesis Warrior. For those of you that have not been paying attention to this thing, because I certainly have not been paying attention to this, nor I expect most people have not been paying attention to this, but this was the special edition one way back. I think this was the European version. Nothing really too crazy here. I mean, you got a good chunk of foreign ones, but okay, 17 listings. That's not too crazy. That's for a special edition. I come down here to Umastrix. What do you mean this thing has 17 listings on this? What in the world is going on here? $6, $7. Umastrix has actually been moving. And I am genuinely surprised about this. I don't know if somebody just thinks that Subterror is just actually a super secret tech choice right now, counteract the meta, but, you know, with the movements that may be, that's hilarious. Meanwhile, you know, Nemesis Archer's coming in at, what, $2? Nothing too crazy there. Behemoth Stalagmo, I mean, these are $1.50s, but 43 listings, that's a little bit dangerously low. Battles of Legend Gurus, I mean, these are 30 cents, but you have 100+ listings. Behemoth Ultramaphus, this is $1, but 38 listings. All right, so I just wanted to point out here that for what Subterror is, things like Umastrix and, you know, Stalagmo here, you know, you shouldn't be seeing these low of listings starting to populate on these things, but I guess that's just kind of the Subterror thing right now. It's an interesting thing to be seeing. Gladiator Beast Geysaris. So these have been going up a wee little bit right now. I see you have 19 listings, so the population of these still kind of low, but, you know, just a little bit ago, these were, I saw some under $10, but it looks like we've been ramping up to the $15 mark. This is typically what happens, you know, since we've been getting closer and closer to the release of Supreme Darkness, you know, we're about a week away from this. Sneak peek's already come and gone here for most people. People are wanting to pick up their Gyzaris. They want to have these. They want to be able to see what they can kind of do with the deck. You know, everybody's going to be a critic and say that, you know, for the next couple weeks that, you know, they're the ones that broke Gladiator Beast. But you've got a very strong, heavy buyout presence on this right now just because people want to play some Glads. I think it's really cool that people want to test this deck out, but we got to keep our expectations a little bit real here on if, you know, this deck's going to be super good or not. The Dark Magicians, Starlight Rare. So, you know, the Starlight market's dead, you know, blah, blah, blah. Starlights are a thing of the past. I do kind of agree a little bit. But, you know, considering what's going on here with this, you've got a $132 copy here, and then you go on up to $145. I also see here, nice PSA 9, nice PSA 9, nice PSA 9. I love that they have the cert numbers all listed there. It's actually really cool. But for the most part, you know, for what quantities of these that are sitting on the market, you can actually get the PSAs a lot cheaper than some of the others. But I'm not rushing out to pick up Dark Magician support. Your last sale on this was on 112. You had one of these sale this year, which is so incredibly interesting just to see, you know, your sales data, looking at this stuff and how things are going, because it is always going to be an interesting thing to see. And then, of course, I mean, the illusion of chaos. Your quarter centuries for this. This is one that I still to this day recommend picking up one of, just because, you know, it's what, $8? Like, you're not doing yourself a disservice by having one copy of this, especially, you know, depending on what you're choosing to build. There might be a variation of something out here that you're like, oh, hey, you know, I do want to play the Magician Souls package in here. You know, I want to be able to filter through and get to the good cards and see, you know, oh, you know, like what cool build can I come up with? I mean, yeah, still $8 here. No, I guess, major changes, but all right, everybody, that's something just to kind of think about. You can thank RAO2 for giving us some of the cheapest cards available on today's market. The Chaos Hunter. Remember, guys, this is supposed to be the tech choice to stop Malice, because Malice is so broke. I mean, sure, this was a cool idea to be able to roll out, have the, you know, literally your opponent cannot banish cards, so it shuts off the entirety of the Malice deck from technically functioning. But the problem is, this is a wee little 2500, all right? This thing can get destroyed by battle, and your opponent is going to go ahead and plow on through the field. And, I mean, you have to discard a card to special this. So, technically, there could be a position that you end up in that, you know, you're just down so much card advantage that you were pumping into this thing that it just initially is not worth it. So, I like to still bring this card up just to kind of follow where we're going with it, but it's an interesting situation. All right, what else we got back here? Oh, the Primite cards. Holy crap, Lordly Loads have gone even further beyond. We're at $175, and we are not stopping on up to $180 for those QCRs. Your regular Lordly Loads, it looks like we've gone in reverse a little bit here. You got a 57. I mean, you're still touching effectively $60 here. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. This card is solidly a $60 card. I remember back in the day when this thing was $5. Yeah, to those that picked it up at the $5 mark, you are still eating incredibly good. All right, between this and another barrel, it's crazy to see. 6 Samurai cards. You know, Cunnings are still $60. That's crazy. Grandmasters, 73s for Unlimbs. That's still crazy. Hey, look, $23. 6 Samurai United Super Rares, $17. Those crash down. Your Shiens, 35s and still going. Of course, the Shien. Nice little Unlimbs here at the $30 mark. Keys Ons, $22. Okay. I see you. These crash. These are like $3 now. Of course, Shien QCRs coming in at 11s. They still look very, very nice as a card, but, you know, your 6 Samurai numbers, still kind of what you expect. Hand is still a stupid value. Grandmaster, $10. I see you. Okay. Of course, the, what is this? Raihan, still a couple dollars. I see $7 in your market. $3-4 on the Grandmaster OG Super Rares. I like that. All right, $4 or $5 on old Shein. This stuff, just looking back at like 2 pages of samurai stuff, there's your cunning still coming in extremely valuable. I'm not surprised to still see these numbers pushing the way that they are, but that's your 6 samurai hype training base. So what do you guys think about everything? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.